They're all set now for the Cyril Flower. Stand by for a start. Starter holds them in the gates. They're racing. And Riverdance got out very quickly, and so did Wrigley, and driving out hard as Barracky Beach with Rebel King. So it's a line of 4 early on. Checkers snag behind those. First among equal. Celebrity Dream back on the inside is second from last in the early stages, and keeping company with her is G Boss, and Pike is really having to dig her up and try and switch her on as they go to the 800. Barracky Beach crossed and led the way in the Cyril Flower. 3/4 in front of Wrigley. Then Rebel King, who's over on the rails, travelling in third place. Box seating a length. Riverdance, the Geraldton Galloper, is fourth, and then came further back Checkers first among equals. Pike will really need some luck here. He's trying to work his way off the fence with the favourite Celebrity Dream coming into the home corner. G Boss again relegated to last. At the top of the home straight, Rebel King's about to get the rails run inside. Barracky Beats at the top of the straight, shot through, grabbed the lead, 2 in front. Riverdance, Pike's gone back to the inside with Celebrity Dream, but she's still 3 or 4 lengths off Rebel King with 150 left to go. Rebel King clearly in front from Celebrity Dream. Riverdance running on, but Rebel King ridden right to the line, wins the Cyril Flower. Rebel King beat Riverdance, now third, first among equals, wide out. Over on the rails, Celebrity Dream came to the end of her run from Barracky Beats, and then G Boss, Wrigley further back in the field, and the last to clock home in the Cyril Flower Stakes of 2019 is Checkers. Number 2, Rebel King, has upset them here in the Cyril Flower. Got a lovely run all of the way for Mitch Pateman. Just sat on the hind quarters of Barracky Beats, who then left the rail, drifted off, and Mitch Pateman said thank you very much. In the meantime, the fave Celebrity Dream was back there and being hunted and hustled early by Pike just to try and get her to switch on and get into the race. He went back to the fence, was making some headway, but over the last 100, she'd come to the end of it first up and was never going to pose a real threat at all to the eventual winner in Rebel King. So at his 4th run in, he was beaten a long way in the Winterbottom back in December, then lined up in the Scorcher and was beaten 3 to Misty Metal. From the similar gate, he drew the same alley last start and finished down the track in the Scenic Blast. And today has really switched back on Rebel King, and with Mitch Pateman aboard, riding for dear life. He salutes for the Darren McAuliffe stable, and that's the horse's 4th listed race of victory. So he adds another to his CV, which is now 12 from 46. Riverdance is second, number 8, down from Geraldton by Schnitzel from Ready Miss. Sean McGruddy for Tony Scally, and first among equals weighs in third the Exceed and Excel gelding from Pride of the Class, Lindsay Smith and Glenn Smith. Rebel King is raced by Impressive Racing and Partners, and won by a length and a quarter, 3/4 second and third. The time 1:10 to 1:34.82, the closing sectional. Race 5 is at 3:30. The Carol Hull 50th birthday handicap, scratch 9. Bella's Idol, Emma Stent on 3, Fair Scenari. Let's go out to Britt Taylor with winning rider Mitch Pateman, who was gifted a beautiful inside run at the top of the straight to win the Cyril Flower this afternoon.
He was. The run just mapped out perfectly for Mitch and Rebel King here. Mitch, you must have been really happy having drawn one.
Yeah, I sort of said to Darren before the race that that was the run that I envisaged getting, and yeah, he got a perfect run up the inside, which was to be expected, and yeah, he held him off well.
Getting a bit older, these older type of horses, they sometimes take a few runs to get to their top. Has that been a case for this horse?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. He's an old star, but he has a crack all the time. He's just been in pretty high pressure races until today, and I've got to give a big shout out to Emma, Darren's wife. She said to me during the week, she said he's ready again to run a big race. No one knows this horse better than her and Darren, and yeah, it's a credit to them. You don't see many horses that were such good juveniles at 2 like this bloke, still racing in black type races at the age he is now.
It's a real credit to the team and how well they do look after their horses. Emma, an integral part of that. What does it mean to you to win the Cyril Flower? You seem to be winning these features every week now, Mitch.
Oh yeah, we've got the ball rolling, and obviously can't thank Darren enough. He's been my biggest supporter the last 12 months, and we've had a super run, and I couldn't be more grateful. Obviously I won this race 3 years ago on my old favourite Dreamlifter, and to win it again is a great thrill.
Oh, well, congratulations, well deserved.
Thank you.
And we'll catch up with Darren McAuliffe now after the performance of Rebel King. We'll walk up to the D-Mac, and he's got a lovely shirt on, but...
Just trying to add up how much...
Okay, yeah. Did you have a good bet?
I did.
He's been an old marvel, as Mitchell pointed out, from basically the get-go as a 2-year-old, and now he's won more than $700,000 in every preparation. He seems to win a good race.
He's won over 800 now.
Well, there you go, when you have a look at the West Speed, etc. So what a horse he's been.
I added that up as well. Yeah, no, he's been a fantastic horse, little homebred, and his full brother won on Wednesday. And hopefully heads in sort of a similar direction. He's taken a little bit longer to get going, but yeah, he's just an old marvel, this guy, and Mitchie's spot on with his assessment and what Emma told him during the week. She declared him and just said, look, there's no way he won't run the first 3. So kudos to the wife. She's up at the Narrogin Trots or Northern Trots, wherever she is tonight. So working hard like always, and yeah, big thank you to her.
What's the key to him when you know that he's right?
Oh, just his feet, you know, like every time you re-shoe him, he just takes a couple of weeks to settle his feet down, and, you know, it's a constant battle that we fight, and, you know, a few little things with that, then fitness-wise, trying to maintain that and keep it at a level where he's going to be competitive, and, look, the race was a lot weaker than it was the last couple of runs, and that was the key to it. We just mapped for a perfect run, and Mitchie rode him a treat.
Where's he rating your heart, this horse?
Oh, he's probably at the top, you know. I was there when he took his first gasp of air when he was foaled, and, you know, I remember trimming his feet as a colt, as a yearling in a paddock. He nearly broke my femur, and the family had a big punch up over it, and, you know, like, yeah, I could tell you some stories, but, yeah, he's a marvel, just a gentleman too.
7-year-old now. How long has he got left? Can he continue on and winning these races?
You know what, the thing is, like, most of these trainers here based in Ascot would be putting needles in joints and knees, you know, every week. I can tell you right now, he won 4 in town as a 2-year-old. He's never, ever had a joint or a knee treated, ever, you know, and that's just a marvel. So he's got plenty left in the tank. Don't worry about that.
Great to see. Love it. You go and give your mate a pat, and job well done. Another big race success for yourself and Mitch. You're on fire at the moment. Keep up that wonderful work.
Thank you, Cobber.
There we go. Thanks, Cobb. D-Mac with the new shirt, counting all the money that he's got here. He's on fire at the moment. What a horse. You got to love him. That's why we love the Gallops. Rebel King. He's been a wonderful horse for so many seasons now for his enthusiastic bunch of owners. River Dance, First Among Equals, and Celebrity Dream never travelled today after winning the Latrice on Perth Cup Day and back in trip. 2, 8, 1 and 4. That's the 4th. We'll be back before race 5.